Well, starting tomorrow, whale watchers have the best opportunity to see these massive animals migrating off Oregon's coast. KVAL's Gold Meadows has a look at where they're going and some tips to make the most of whale watching week.
It's that time of year again when Alaska's waters grow cold and great whales travel south to Mexico for the winter. It's the perfect time for whale watchers to catch a glimpse of the pods as they swim by.
They're coming south from the Arctic to head down to Baja, Mexico, where they gather in lagoons, big, shallow, warm lagoons where they often will give birth or raise their calves.
The cooler waters in the summer are where they go to stock up on food, but with mating season upon them, the whales are on the move. In recent years, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has kept account of the whales after noticing a 40% drop in their numbers due to changing conditions in the Arctic where they feed.
They pack on lots of weight, much of it in their blubber, to sort of fuel this incredible migration. For many years, that was very plentiful, and their numbers went up as high as close to 27,000. But then we started to see them decline, and we saw a lot of strandings along the northwest coast. It seems like that's kind of turned the corner now.
It's one of the longest migrations of any mammal. Traveling in groups called pods, the whales are easiest to spot from December 27th through December 31st during whale watching week, according to Oregon Parks and Recreation Ranger Jacob Caldwell. He says though volunteers will be on hand on those dates to assist visitors at Shore Acres State Park, there are some tips to keep in mind.
The weather plays a big factor. You kind of want calmer days with lower winds so you can kind of see the surface, because what you're looking for is actually when they exhale, it's a big puff of air and it kind of makes this really tall column of mist. And then we'll have volunteers on site helping folks, pointing where the whales were last seen.
Shore Acres has added a day of whale watching on January 1st at 10 a.m. They'll host a free community hike to look from different overlooks to spot whales. In Coos County, I'm Gold Meadows.
That hike begins at the observation building. Volunteers are available at Shore Acres State Park through December 31st. The next whale watching week takes place in the spring.